New ending for Haddocks Found by Samuel Kernahan. He and Catherine and Chip were tumbling through nothingness, but they seemed to be traveling towards a vague sliver of light. Jonah, there's been a mistake. JB's voice came from the elucidator. It sounded scared. You guys have no business going back to the future with Gary and Hodge. I'll take my chances, said Jonah. Suddenly they landed outside a cave. Jonah looked for the trees, but all he saw were some ruined buildings. Then Hodge woke up. Where are we? Apparently this is the future, said Jonah. Oh no, Gary exclaimed. We must have not gone forward enough. We're in World War III. Suddenly an explosion knocked them off their feet. We should go back and hide in the cave, Jonah shouted. Before they could hide in the cave, a tank rumbled up next to them. Quick, run! Shouted Jonah. They quickly ran into the cave. Then the rumbling stopped. A man trotted up to the entrance of the cave. He looked around and got back into the tank. Is he gone? Catherine asked nervously. I think so, said Jonah. Suddenly, another explosion ripped across the area. They got away from the entrance as quickly as they could. I forgot to tell you, Hodge said. World War III was when both sides started using nuclear weapons. Well, that's great, Jonah exclaimed as they crouched down on the floor. Jonah threw a rock into the doorway. Immediately, the rock started glowing red hot. We should go back further into the cave, said Chip. The air in the cave started getting hot. I agree, said Catherine. We'll all go out, said Gary. As he stepped out of the cave, he was vaporized. Catherine screamed. Jonah and Chip looked away. Hodge seemed to be hypnotized. Jonah, are you still here? Jonah looked around and suddenly realized the voice was coming from the elucidator. JB, is that you? Yeah, Jonah, it's me. I need you to click the red button on the elucidator. Why? Said Jonah. Because it might be the only way for you to get back, said the elucidator. As Jonah started to click the red button, Hodge jumped at Jonah. Chip punched Hodge in the face. Ouch, said Hodge as he reeled back in pain. Jonah, click it now, screamed Catherine. Jonah clicked the button and they were engulfed in a black void. Jonah felt the feeling of going back in time. He landed outside the cave with Chip and Catherine.